What's up, family? It is Caden with Urban Finance. Today I'm going to talk about the 10 different investment accounts that has helped us towards financial freedom. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash the like button. That truly helps to bless this channel. And if you have an investment account that is not on this list, definitely let us know in the comment section below. So the first investment account that we have that has helped us towards financial freedom is our home payoff account. If you've been following this channel, you would be familiar with this account. And so our home payoff / large expense or luxury expense account is an investment account that we have that we put money into that we one day plan to use to pay off our home. But in addition to pay off our home, we plan to use this account for vacations, to buy luxury things. So maybe we need a luxury car or a regular car in the future. So it's more of large expenses that has to be luxury expenses. And so this is the primary purpose for this account: large expenses to pay off our home and things of that nature. And so that is our first investment account. So the strategy for this account is very simple. It is invested entirely in the S&P 500 index, and we plan to touch this account within the next 5 to 7 years to give you an estimate of how soon we'll actually use these funds. So our second investment account is our early retirement account. And so we plan to use this account probably between the ages of 40 and 59 and a half. And the account is for exactly what it sounds like: early retirement. So early retirement could look different ways for us. So for example, if at 40 my wife said, hey, I want to take a 10-year sabbatical, then we may dip into this account at that time. And then she takes that 10-year sabbatical. We use the funds to go on trips and live a lifestyle that is consistent with our current lifestyle. This account may also take the form, maybe at age 45 or 50, she decides to retire permanently. And so we will use the funds from this account to supplement our lifestyle. And so this particular account we don't see ourselves using very soon. And so the time limit to touch this account is between 7 and 10 years. It will probably be closer to the 10-year mark, but that's how soon we will potentially use this account. And if you know anything about compound interest, the longer we let the funds in this account sit, the more this account will grow. And because this account is being used for early retirement, we do have some higher risk investments in here. And so we do have single stocks, so we're invested in companies like Apple, Amazon, even one company that's not really doing that well right now, but I do believe still have long-term prospects, like Alibaba. But even in this account, the primary investments are within ETFs and index fund. So we have in here, for example, QQQ, and we're invested in the S&P 500. And this account as well probably will not be touched for at least 10 years. So I'm gonna do a third and fourth account, and this is one I'm sure everyone expected to come, is 401ks and IRAs. And so obviously we have money invested into our 401ks and IRAs, and within those accounts, our primary investment is the S&P 500. Now in our IRA, we do have some investments that are not the S&P 500, for example, VGT, which is Vanguard's equivalent to, let's say, a QQQ or the NASDAQ 100, even though there is a lot more than 100 companies within VGT. But those are our third and fourth investment accounts. And obviously we will use this in retirement, since this money is allocated for retirement, and so that is 59 and a half or age 60, let's just round up. And since we're in our early 30s, this means that this money will sit and compound for almost 30 plus years. And what that means for us is, even based on how much we have in there right now, if we were to never add a dollar into this account, it will continue to compound to an amount that would allow us to retire. And so there's enough money in these accounts now to sponsor our retirement, essentially. And this is why I always tell people starting to invest as soon as possible is so important, because compound interest in time works wonders that you cannot even imagine. So our fifth account is a 529 college saving plan. A 529 plan is an investment account that offers tax benefits when used to pay for qualified education expenses for a designated beneficiary. You can use a 529 plan to pay for college, K through 12 tuition, apprenticeships programs, and student loan repayments. If using a 529 plan to save for college, your savings will have a minimal impact on financial aid eligibility. It is for the last caveat is that we're using a 529 plan because it's one of the ways that can reduce the impact that saving for our son now may have on scholarship and financial aid and things of that nature. There's another way people typically go in order to do this, and it's with saving within a Roth IRA, which I won't get into detail here, but right now that's not an option for us. The sixth investment account that helps us towards financial freedom and the type of financial freedom we would like to see is an investment account for our son, a traditional brokerage account for our son. And so any money that we get from our son that someone does not say, hey, this is for college, we put it into a traditional investment account for him, and this is his funds. We'll probably have him start managing it himself when he gets to an age where he can really actually do something with this. And this can be early as 5 or 6 or 7. Our son is 23 months right now, and so he's too young to manage his account. But once he gets to that age where he can start comprehending some of this stuff, and like I said, ages 5, 6, 7, 8, then we'll probably have him start managing these funds for himself. While it's his money and he can touch it, we'll probably have him more likely add more money into it as times goes, as he gets money for chores, as he continues to get money for birthdays and things of that nature. So our seventh account is our family bank, and I have a very detailed video about how to set up a family bank if you want to, so feel free to check that out right here, but I'll also leave it at the end of this video so you can check it out at that point as well. And so our family bank is exactly what it sounds like, a bank where any of our family members can use. So people have used the family bank to, let's say, pay off a credit card that's high interest. People have used the family bank for business ventures, so to buy something for their own business. People have used the family bank during the pandemic to supplement their income. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can use a family bank. And like I said, I do have a video going into what exactly it is, how it works and things of that nature. So certainly go check that video out if you want to learn more about the family bank. Our eighth account is our Coinbase account, and while we do not have a large percentage of our wealth within crypto, we do believe crypto is the wave of the future. Things are becoming more digitalized, not less, and so we do think there is a portion in our wealth building gain for cryptocurrency, and so we do have some crypto within our Coinbase account. I will also leave a link below if you want to sign up for Coinbase. You usually get, I believe, $10 or $5 in Bitcoin for doing so. So our 9th and 10th account is our personal investment account. So I have a personal investment account with Webull, and my wife has a personal investment account with Robinhood. We don't keep a ton of money in these accounts, but they're great for experiments and if we ever really want to experiment on anything. And also I like free stuff, and so both Webull and Robinhood gives you free stocks just for signing up. There will be a link in the description to both of these apps, so if you want to check them out, I think they are great for beginners learning to invest as well. And if you're a beginning investor, feel free to check them out, and you will also get some free stocks for signing up. Alright family, if you found anything in this video to be helpful, go ahead and smash that like button. If you have an account that we didn't list, let us know in the comment section. And we do have an HSA account that we just started this year, so count that as a bonus account. And like I always say, God bless you, and remember to live your best life.